Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one we're going to be talking about whether you should summon or skip this new LR Tien Banner. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you haven't been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So the Tien Banner has been out for at least over a day now. So there's probably been some showcases that you probably may or may not have seen to see if you would worth summoning on this banner. Short answer is no, it's not really worth summoning on. But if you're a fan of Tien and you're just like a fan of OG Dragon Ball in general, or you are a wallet warrior, you just want to have all the units and rainbow and everything, then, just go ahead and summon their UR stones. You do whatever you want with them. Or if summoning just makes you happy, just do what makes you happy and just have fun. Games are meant to be played to have fun. But the reason as to why this banner is just honestly not worth it, because none of the characters in this banner are good except for the Tien. The Tien, he's great, he's really good. I did go over him, but yeah, he is really, really good. He can pretty much go in slot 1, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen any gameplay of him yet, so there's that as well. But he does have a pretty nice kit here. His intro lasts for 10 turns, and it's not restricted by any team or anything like that. So that is a good thing. You can just pretty much see here, he is also going to be giving 30% defense for 2 turns for all allies. Again, a defensive buff that's not like category restricted is very good. 75% damage reduction before receiving an attack, that's really great. And, he gets some buffs in slot 1 after he receives an attack. And in slot 2 or 3, he gets some buffs as well. He also has a 50% chance to nullify Ki Blast Supers. There are a lot of bosses in these newer stages that have a lot of Ki Blast Supers, so you do have a chance to, just deflect it. But if you're going up against a Kamehameha category enemy, you're going to be guaranteed to just counter that super attack, so that is good as well. The Tien, you're more than likely just going to run him on like an Earthbred fighter team here. If we take a look at the Earthbred fighters category, obviously you have the Tao here, and then the General Blue, he's on here somewhere wherever he is. Mercenaries House, General Blue, and the Tien, and then obviously the Kid Goku. Then you can run the banner unit Chi-Chi, and then you just pretty much look at the Earthbred Fighters team. It is very, very stacked. So that's just the team you're more than likely going to run him on, really. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a bad link set, really. You can just pretty much see the links here at level 1 and then at level 10 here. Just to go over those very quickly. Yeah. And then let's just take a look at the banner itself. The Tien, you have the banner unit from what banner was he on? He was on 10th anniversary LR Gold this banner. He was the banner unit for that. Then Hercule, he was on Vegeto's he was Vegeto's banner unit. You have Cellmax, who's over a year old now at this point, and Ginyu, who's over a year old at this point, and just not really good. Even with the buffs that the Ginyu Force got, he's really just still not runnable. Neither is Cellmax. He got power creep very fast. Then you got some other SSRs in here as well. So honestly, it's just, if you are something on this banner, it's either you pull Tien or it's just honestly a miss. But not to mention that since this is kind of like a yellow coin banner, you do have like a chance to go into the unfeatured list here. The General Blue, he is in here. PyCon is also in here. Honestly, if you get PyCon or the Tien, that's honestly a W, but the chances of you pulling this PyCon are probably a lot lower than you pulling the Tien, but either or. So really, there's only 2 good units on this banner, the Tien and the PyCon, but the PyCon, he is unfeatured. Just to take a quick look at I guess the most notable units on here, I guess. I did kind of pull them up. The banner unit Beerus, he is obviously very good. He does support successors. 2 key, 50% attack and defense here, but he's mainly a dodge or die unit, and if he doesn't dodge, you're gonna die. Just really. And since there are a lot of fights that cancel dodge, he's not really going to be all that usable. And kind of same thing for the Hercule. You know, he'll have that high damage reduction rate. Yeah, 90% damage reduction rate before receiving an attack within the turn. But then after that, he just gets a whole bunch of dodge. And then after he dodges, superclass allies key +2 for 2 turns. And then also for every attack evaded, he just gets defense. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. He also does have that active skill, right? I've never seen the active skill. So yeah, just dodge 5 or more times in battle, you just get this active skill right here. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Hercule. Anyone else, I have them pulled up here. Cellmax, I mean, yeah, just super bosses in general, it's just not in a good spot. They weren't even really in a good spot last year. They probably, no, honestly, if I'm being honest, they really weren't all that good last year. It was just honestly Broly carrying the team. But then when Cell Max came out, it was him, and they were good for like maybe, you could argue for like maybe a couple months, barely. But after Cell Max's intro just ran out, he was honestly just kind of like fodder if you didn't have his active skill. So yeah, Super Bosses just didn't really run that long. And then you have the Ginyu here. Yeah, he sucks, honestly. Even with the Ginyu, the Goku Ginyu EZA and the other Ginyu Force Units EZA, this didn't really help him out because there's really no other 2 good special pose category units that you can use. Yeah, for his intro, you need 5 or more special pose category characters. So really including him and the 3 other Ginyu Force units, you were still kind of like struggling to find like those other special pose units. You could throw on the Tech Go Tanks. That's like your 5th special pose unit right there, but you were still kind of like, you still needed that like 6th unit on the team for like a good special pose or whatever you wanted to throw on there really. But other than that, I guess I can talk about PyCon since I did mention him. I mean, he is still very good. Can pull him up here. Make sure we go into that LR art. Yeah, PyCon. He was very good. I mean, tournament participants. It's a solid team. Honestly, really, it did get a lot of help ever since that STR cell came out. Yeah, he's good. He greatly stacks attack and base. And then when he transforms, oh wait, can't forget about this. Where is it at? It's, yeah. As a second attack on a turn of the World Warriors or tournament participants category allies, damage reduction rate 10% for 2 turns. So damage reduction, support, and base for 2 turns when you put him in slot 2 is honestly very, very good. And then when he gets serious, he just output a lot of damage. You probably saw the gameplay, but yeah. He's very, very good here. You can just see when attacking at 24 key, you'll be able to get all of these attack and defensive buffs, and then you'll get that 150% attack, guaranteed to crit, and then also make sure you get your rainbow key spears. There also have been a lot of rainbow key spear changes for like EZAs that we have gotten as well, so it's kind of easier, I would say, to get like some rainbow key spears nowadays. So there's that as well. I think that's pretty much it. I talked about the banner, the Tien, and the most notable units on this banner, if you could say that. But yeah, honestly, it's Tien, PyCon, or you're not really getting anything. Now, another reason you would probably want to summon it on this banner is, I guess, because of the new point system. I mean, once you get enough points, you can kind of trade them in for like the Dokkan Fest or Carnival tickets, or, you know, you can like get one of the 10th anniversary characters if you would like a dupe, or you just weren't able to pull them during the 10th anniversary, or maybe not them, or some other units that you would want to pull or you haven't been able to pull. I can't remember the character list. It's probably up somewhere here. Yeah, so it's right here. I just wanted to show you what I'm talking about instead of just telling you, just so you have a visual representation of what I'm actually trying to say. But yeah, if you summon on this banner, collect those points, and you get enough points, you'll be able to summon on the Dokkan Festival. Well, you can like exchange those points for like a Dokkan Festival ticket, or like a Legend Summons, Legendary Summons Carnival, Rising Dragon Carnivals, or Divine Carnivals Summons ticket. And you'll basically be able to pick a selection of characters from October 2024 to May 2025. And for the Carnival and other banners here, August 2024 to May 2025. So really, if you summon enough, get those points, you'll be able to get Dokkan Fest characters from this time frame right here, and then Carnival characters from this time frame right here. So if you want to summon on this banner just to collect the points, I mean, yeah, sure, I guess what that really is, kind of like a long-term thing. And another reason as to why you probably would want to skip this banner is because in a few weeks, I mean, the next celebration that we have is going to be the Global Dokkan celebration. It's the first time this event is going to be around. We don't know how big of a celebration it is going to be. We don't know what the characters are going to be. So honestly, I'm just waiting around, seeing what those units are going to be. And I'm just kind of hoping it's going to be a big celebration, kind of like maybe not as big, but like just maybe on par with, like, I guess an anniversary or maybe worldwide download celebration, since we're not going to be getting Tien Banner around this time. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this one. I talked about the reasons why you should skip the banner, and if you are summoning, I just kind of noted some of the characters that are probably quote unquote worth it. I mean, the Tien and PyCon, they're worth it. Anybody else, no, not really. Also, this isn't really a double rates banner, so you're not really going to have a higher chance to pull any SSRs or anything like that. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.